sees Roman Reigns.
I'm about to react to Roman Reigns one-liner. Like Roman Reigns, he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. By Wrestling Flashback, dude. Let me give this nigga a like, dog. I haven't watched Wrestling Flashback in a minute, you know. I'm like, let me just react to this with y'all. Since that I'm still here.
Don't keep whatting me. I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin.
And within that time, and even before, he's developed numerous catchphrases which we'll look at in this video. Not to mention some of his best trash talk and savage roasts.
20 plus years of missionary might have been good enough for you, but it wasn't good enough for Nikki Bella. You gonna let this cross-dresser...
No, you see that one? Why did you see that one? That was that was like the most entertaining moment we had maybe of that version of Roman Reigns. I think that's far, excluding like the Jimmy Uso part, but in the first initial raid, that part with John Cena, the return of Cena, going into SummerSlam, that was crazy. I was actually rooting for who's this nigga? I was actually rooting for Roman because I'm a big Roman Reigns fan, but I tend to root against him. I don't know. Yeah?
And savage roasts.
20 plus years of missionary might have been good enough for you, but it wasn't good enough for Nikki Bella.
Cool.
You gonna let this cross-dresser make your future decisions for you?
Dude, I like when Roman Reigns like trash talks and then he just goes off, dog. Like he doesn't even like relax. Hey, okay. Let me
You
share
running
this
around here for 2 years in your wife's clothes and say you're the guy?
Today we highlight Roman Reigns' greatest one-liners. First, let's go through some honorable mentions, starting with fall in line, which was a term Reigns used towards members of his bloodline faction, ensuring that they knew their place and positioned themselves accordingly within the family's hierarchy that Roman sat atop of.
You will fall in line, and if you don't fall in line, your ass is out of the family. Fall in line and acknowledge me. He's gonna do what he always does. Fall in line.
Wands was a term the bloodline used to describe themselves.
I don't know how I feel about fall in line. It didn't capture me like on many moments, like maybe acknowledge me, you know. But I think I've heard it maybe once or twice, maybe, I'm not too sure. But I've heard it like fall in line and acknowledge me. You know, this pre-tribal chief, this was the Reigns, dog. Like the
Ass is out of the family. Fall in line and acknowledge me. He's gonna do what he always does. Fall in line.
Wands was a term the bloodline used to describe themselves and how they were positioned in the industry, separating themselves from all the twos, as they put it, while also throwing their wands to the sky to demonstrate this.
And sometimes the all needs help from the one. When we put these ones up, that we are the ones. We the ones, right? Yeah. We the ones.
Yeah.
Bloodline. I'm number one.
Yeah.
And lastly, y'all.
I would be a great like hype man for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, if you see this, dog, hire me, baba. Hire me, baba. Like, I'm the greatest hype man of Roman Reigns.
The all needs help from the
Cheap.
one. When we put these ones up, that we are
The one.
the ones.
Yeah. Acknowledge
We the
this
ones,
nigga.
right? Yeah. We the ones.
We the ones.
Bloodline. I'm number one.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, this shit is hot.
And lastly, y'all is a word Roman has frequently used which dates back to his time living in Georgia, as well as growing up in Pensacola, Florida.
I don't care what y'all say. The weird thing is,
Pensacola, Florida.
y'all have made my dreams come
To
true.
think that I actually know Roman Reigns' weight by head. It's actually, yeah, I think it's not normal. 265. No. 265 pounds. Like, Bro, I have that embedded into my brain, dog. I don't know if it's wrestling brain rot or what.
which dates back to his time living in Georgia, as well as growing up in Pensacola, Florida.
I don't care what y'all say. The weird thing is, y'all have made my dreams come
Oh,
true.
yeah, I remember
I'm in
this.
remission, y'all.
How you doing, y'all? I love that. That's so
That's
you.
the South in me.
I know that.
You wouldn't think it, but I was born and raised in Pensacola, Florida. I told y'all, I want y'all to go to Raw. I need y'all to turn it up. He's out here talking about the past, y'all.
Yeah.
We gonna name him
Sammy
Sammy
Uso,
Uso, y'all.
Number 10, The Guy. In 2016,
Like, it's so crazy because I'm watching this at the same time the Bloodline just like reunited. So I'm actually like reliving that.
I told y'all, I want y'all to go to Raw. I need y'all to turn it up. He's out here talking about the past, y'all. We gonna name him Sammy Uso, y'all.
number 10, The
Sammy-
Guy. In 2016,
Sammy's-
after winning the WWE Championship,
Sammy's facial expressions, dog, that time, they really slept. And then the guy, I was never a fan of this. I'm the God. I was never a fan of this.
at WrestleMania, and
Yeah,
whilst in the
this
midst
I
of
was
receiving
not a fan of.
polarizing reactions from crowds, Reigns coined a new catchphrase that helped sum up his position in WWE.
I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just the guy.
To the point that he's getting booed like as a face, dog, and then he's like, I'm not the bad guy, I'm not the guy, I'm that guy, you know.
I'm not a
fan
good
of
guy.
this.
I'm not
And
a bad
you know
guy.
what's funny? I was actually a fan of Roman Reigns' work prior that. Like that time he actually had to like wrestle Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. At SummerSlam, yeah, he won, and then Ronda Rousey won against I'm not sure. Ronda Rousey. Who was Alexa Bliss? Oh yeah, shoot, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, Ronda Rousey was wrestling Alexa. She was wrestling Alexa Bliss. That's how I remember that. That back then, couldn't tell me nothing, Baba. I'm dying by the guy.
I am the guy.
Then he started cheating, dog.
The line was
He
fitting
started
because at the
cheating.
time, Roman was always going to have his detractors and thus be a heel to some fans no matter what. That being said, he still had a large amount of support. The main thing was that people were reacting one way or another. Meanwhile, the WWE was steadfast in making Reigns the top guy in the company.
They're gonna call me the guy. I'm going out there and I'm just gonna be the guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm the guy.
Number 9, My Yard. A year on from 2016 and Roman had gained a bit more of an edge during his feud with The Undertaker. It was this
I don't
feud where
know how I
Reigns
feel
cemented
about
himself
this.
as the sole
How do I feel about this though? Like, how do I actually feel about this? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say maybe I wasn't that interested, but I was hyped for the match. You know, it's those cases where you like, because that WrestleMania no run amount. Okay, there was Undertaker and Roman Reigns, and then who did Seth Rollins go up against? Because when I recall my WrestleMania moments, like favorite moments, it always revolved around like Seth cow.
called Big Dog, declaring that the ring was no longer Taker's yard.
Because this is my yard. Because this right here, this is my yard. I'm the big dog here. And this is my yard now.
Something
Make
that
me
Mina-
saying this like Boma insult to cow. This is get charity guy. You know, like get charity guy. You know.
had been laying claim to for almost 20 years at that point.
Undertaker.
That ring is my yard. And I'm the big dog that runs that yard. You're in my yard.
Undertaker
And I'm
used
the
to say
big
this.
dog
Oh,
that
what?
runs that yard.
Wait, what? Why Undertaker was saying this? No wonder never some Roman Reigns.
Laying claim to for almost 20 years at that point.
That ring is my yard.
Yep.
And I'm the big dog that runs that yard. You're in my yard. And I'm the big dog that runs that yard.
Like, I don't know if it's like universally like acknowledged that like Undertaker's like the greatest. Like, but Undertaker's like top one, one of one, Baba. Hey, this one, like, I grew up in an era where Undertaker was like in his like late 50s, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure. Late 50s, if I'm not mistaken, or early 50s, like somewhere there. And then he was still going, dog. He was still the phenom. You're gonna go 1-1 against The Undertaker.
The ring you're standing in. This is my yard. This is my time now. It's my yard. This is my yard now.
That's it. Really
After
weird.
defeating Undertaker at
Got it.
WrestleMania 33, Roman continued to hammer home the My Yard
Got it. Remember this. Seth Rollins was wrestling The Miz and Finn Balor in the IC title something. Yeah, I still remember this.
catchphrase.
Was his yard.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think so. Am I
It's
right?
mine now.
It was during this
Am I right?
period when
I
Reigns
feel like
said he
it
began
is,
to
no?
get more comfortable on the microphone as he gained a better understanding of the power the mic could give him.
I don't care what he says. SmackDown Live is my yard now.
I'm tired of the big dog.
This
dog.
is
I
my
wanna
yard
hear
now.
Chuck Cheap.
Number 8, Believe That. During his days in the Shield, Roman didn't say
Believe
much,
it.
but when he did, his words were made to be impactful, since Reigns was often
I don't care what anybody says. Nobody will tell me otherwise, Carl. In the Shield, the important one, like, and like the one who caught my eye, Dean Ambrose, followed by Seth Rollins. You understand? Moxley was the one, dog. He had the like charisma or something like, or baby tongue. I'd say baby tongue, but he had something maybe like charisma. Until guess.
given the last line during the trio's promos, where he would tell us to
Fucking
believe in the Shield.
that.
Believe in the Shield.
I remember that moment. Believe that.
Believe in the Shield. This is the future. Believe that. Believe in the Shield. We're going to teach you to believe in the Shield. I'm going to teach you individually to believe in me.
After the Shield split up, Roman kept much of the group's presentation, including
Yeah,
their catchphrase, which
catchphrase.
was altered to Believe That. This was used as the finisher to Reigns' promos.
You can bet your ass that you can believe that. Believe that. We're going to have our own Game of Thrones. Believe that. Believe.
I'd actually put this probably even lower than this is my yard. You know, this was boring. Believe that. Believe what? What is that?
As I can, I will,
And I will
and I believe that.
It didn't
Believe
suit him, dog. I
that.
don't like. Super impossible.
Number 7, Ooh Ah.
I-
During matches, however, Roman's finisher was the spear, a maneuver that pays homage
It's
to
a
his
line
football
also.
background. But before he would hit it out of the corner, Reigns geared up for the move with a taunt that featured a battle cry.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh shit. Look at that.
The mannerisms and sound Roman performs here are
The Rock's face there, like, I wish they could have switched the camera that side. Like, the Rock's face, oh shit, it's chewy.
Oh no.
Okay. To the Rock.
The mannerisms and sound Roman performs here are reminiscent of that which you would see in a haka, thus paying
Oh, yeah.
tribute to Samoan warrior culture. As Reigns hypes himself up before the spear, the fans can be heard chanting along.
Tribal Chief. Oh, well, I swear, like, was it, what was it? SummerSlam? Yeah, he returned at SummerSlam. SummerSlam, that wow moment. Generational.
It's finished yet.
Defeat enemies. This! Ooh, this!
Number 6, head of the table.
This is
Upon
what I
becoming
was
the
talking
tribal
about,
chief in
actually.
2020, Reigns' character
It's finished yet.
Ooh.
Number 6, head of the table. Upon becoming the
head of
tribal
the
chief in
table.
2020, Reigns' character did a complete 180. His promos now demanded he be accepted, validated, and acknowledged as the leader of the Anoa'i family bloodline. To demonstrate this, the moniker and tagline head of the table was coined.
I take my rightful place at the head of the table.
I remember
Believe
this.
that.
The term illustrates how Roman has set the table his family eats from.
I'm the head of the table. The head of the table. The head of the table. And I am the head of the table.
He's the provider and ultimate breadwinner of the Samoan dynasty.
Keep the head of the table's name out your mouth. You will never.
Also, I feel like he didn't also like I think it was taken as that, and also like the head of the table of like WWE, because at that time Roman Reigns was doing them numbers, baba. Like nobody can tell me otherwise. At this time, he was the head of the table of WWE, baba. No cap. I feel like that's also like it's like a double. It has like a double meaning to it, like to the Anoa'i family and also to like the WWE at that time.
He's the provider
I
and
think
ultimate
it was
breadwinner of
something
the
like-
Samoan
it's
dynasty.
something like
Keep the head of the table's name out your mouth.
That's how I
You
took
will
it.
never
Actually.
take my place at the head of the
This is
table.
James.
If I'm not the head of the table,
This is James.
then you must
Yeah,
think
this
I'm
is James.
some wannabe bitch in the locker room. Tell the whole world that I am the head of the table, the tribal chief, the
James
boss.
is
Number
smiling.
5, tribal chief.
Tribal
Above being the
chief.
head of the table, Roman is the tribal chief.
chief.
Something that is displayed
Head
not
of
just
the
from his
table.
ulafala he wears around his neck, but from the unwavering loyalty demanded from other members of the bloodline.
It's the way you could have.
Number 5, tribal chief.
Yeah, father.
Above being the head of the table, Roman is the tribal chief. Something that is displayed not just from his ulafala he wears around his neck, but from the unwavering loyalty demanded from other members of the bloodline.
It's the way you could have promo. It's funny. I'm funny to you. Like a tribal clown. All you had to do were to say the words.
Like a tribal clown. Like a tribal clown.
The way you could have promo. It's funny. I'm funny to you. Like a tribal clown. All you had to do were to say the words. Acknowledge me as the tribal chief. You can't be a tribal chief
three belts.
and a twin at the same time. Our family relies on me being the tribal chief. That's who I am in this life. Wise man.
Yep.
Is my tribal chief? Who is the tribal chief? You are my tribal chief.
To stand side by side with Reigns,
Like now, Miss Polly, dog. I miss Paul Heyman. No, God, what the fuck? Like I miss Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman.
He relies on me
Like, he
being the
adds so
tribal
much.
chief. That's who I am in this life.
Adds
Wise man.
so much.
Is my tribal chief? Who is the tribal chief? You are my tribal chief.
to stand side by side with Reigns, they had to fall in line and acknowledge him as the tribal chief.
Acknowledge your tribal chief. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the tribal chief. I am your tribal chief. As your tribal chief, I'm the tribal chief. Your tribal chief. I'm the tribal chief around here. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody.
The chief label echoes how Roman reigns over his tribe. He's considered the lineal ruler of the Anoa'i Empire, so demands to be acknowledged as such.
If you're gonna come into my arena, at least step foot in my ring and acknowledge your tribal chief.
Who's
The
your
tribal
daddy?
chief.
I'm like, who's your daddy?
His tribe. He's considered the lineal ruler of the Anoa'i Empire, so demands to be acknowledged as such.
If you're gonna come into my arena, at least step foot in my ring and acknowledge your tribal chief. The tribal chief equals God mode now. You want Seth Rollins money or tribal chief money?
Tribal
Who
chief.
the GOAT is? It's the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Like this Reigns, this like after like 1,000 days, yo, this nigga was a menace, bro. He was a menace to everyone, dog. Everyone in the locker room, baba. I ain't super, baba.
You want Seth Rollins money or tribal chief money? Who the GOAT is? It's the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And you see, I'm not just the original tribal chief. I am the only tribal chief.
Yeah.
Number 4, Smash. We've spoken a lot about promos and character thus
didn't
far,
like
and
this.
while this next entry is still a pivotal piece of Reigns' vocabulary, it acts as the perfect way to describe what he does to opponents
Like this actually wasn't needed though. This wasn't
as Roman brags about smashing every wrestler
This
that's
wasn't.
put in his way.
I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna smash you. This is my island of relevancy. So take this night and enjoy it, because tomorrow I'm gonna smash you.
like oh like imagine hearing that with no context like I'm gonna smash you. What? I'm gonna smash you tomorrow. Hey man, this funny.
Wrestler that is put in his way.
I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna smash you. This is my island of relevancy. So take this night and enjoy it, because
Take this
tomorrow
night.
I'm gonna smash you. Hey, come on. We're gonna smash those fools. If y'all keep whatting me, I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin. Tonight's the first night that I get to see Brock Lesnar face to face since I smashed him in Madison Square Garden. So I went to WrestleMania and I smashed Cowboy Brock. For over 2 years now, I've been hyping opponents, and the only thing that happens is we get to the match and they get smashed. You should know I'm the GOAT. I'm the greatest of all time. I done did it all. I smashed them all because I smashed everyone.
WrestleMania 37 gave us a real look into just how dominant this run was going to be for
remember
Reigns.
this.
On the night, he stack pinned 2 icons in Edge and Daniel
Double
Bryan,
P.
something Roman guaranteed he was going to do in the
Who's ever done that? Who's ever done that, dog? Chop
I
cheese.
smashed
Chop and cheese.
everyone.
WrestleMania 37 gave us a real look into just how dominant this run was going to be for Reigns. On the night, he stack pinned 2 icons in Edge and Daniel
Double
Bryan,
P.
something Roman guaranteed he was going to do in the build, or as he
WrestleMania.
put it, smash him, stack him, pin him 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna smash them. I'm gonna stack them. I'm gonna pin them 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna stack you. I'm gonna pin you. So the whole world, I say, smash them, stack them, pin them 1, 2, 3. So I smashed them, I pinned them, and I got rid of them.
Number 3, roasts. Aside from the smashing, Reigns was also skilled at
Reigns on the mic. This?
roasting. Just listen to some of the ways he verbally burned his rivals.
A big dumb farmer, huh? You just sign it without even reading it? What's wrong with you, man? And I whooped Brock Lesnar so bad he's tweeting now. Good God. You understand my position, Jimmy? I'm Jake. Doesn't matter anyways.
Damn.
Your daddy's not here anymore.
Bro,
You
what?
understand?
Bro, what? I don't remember this. What? Dude,
A
what?
big dumb farmer, huh? You just sign it without even reading it? What's wrong with you,
Bro, I
man?
didn't I've never heard this. He's like, doesn't matter. Hey, you.
And I whooped Brock Lesnar so bad he's tweeting now. Good God.
Good
You
God.
understand my position, Jimmy? I'm Jake. Doesn't matter anyways. Your daddy's not here anymore.
Daddy's not here.
And what?
Baltimore.
Cosplay a redneck version of my cousin? Start of the end. You can't even get the mic to work.
This reminds me of Solo last Friday when he was actually laughing at Roman Reigns for challenging him to War Games. This is what I thought of at that moment.
And what? Cosplay a redneck version of my cousin? Start of the end. You can't even get the mic to work. I mean, come on. You will always be my favorite number 2.
You just
He
feel
told
how
Cody
confident
that.
Roman was.
Where's your daddy at, boy? You want me to spank you? They take my belt off with you.
Everything Triple H said up here is true.
Yeah.
Except that. I'm the greatest of all time, kid.
Excuse me, Roman, I'd like to get a word with you.
The way he would just brush off or put down his opponents was brilliant.
Reigns, only a fool would say you're not the one. You sir, are the right guy in the right place at the wrong time.
Damn,
I'm gonna tell
that's-
you, Paul told
that
me
actually
years
makes
ago.
so much sense when Paul says it down like the fuck.
Right guy
You're the right guy.
in
What?
the right place at the wrong time.
But I'm about to tell you, Paul told me years ago, you are the right guy in the right place at the wrong time.
You are only a chapter in my book. Nobody cares about your story. Nobody cares about you finishing the story. Suplex City doesn't exist. This is the island of relevancy. I will beat him down so bad that we're gonna have to put him on a Legends contract. I mean, what we out here do? You out here running for governor? Hey, anybody got a kid that needs to be kissed? Do you want an autograph?
Yes, Reigns still had to do his talking during matches when the time came, but in wrestling, the in-ring is only half the battle. However, Roman has the distinction of being able to smash his opponents not just in the squared circle, but on the microphone as well.
It's like missionary position every single night. 20 plus years of missionary might have been good enough for you, but it wasn't good enough for Nikki Bella.
Cena's not in the ring.
We've already seen Mr. Missionary tonight. Did John Cena write that promo for you, huh? Are you gonna say the same?
But to think that Roman Reigns got extremely roasted by John Cena back in like 2017 to like Roman Reigns bring this heat. Nah.
Cena's not in the ring.
We've already seen Mr. Missionary tonight. Did John Cena write that promo for you, huh? Are you gonna say the same stuff? You can't be running around here for 2 years in your wife's clothes and say you're the guy? You gonna let this cross-dresser make your future decisions for you?
What?
What happened? You ran away, you started a company and a promotion that you couldn't get over in. You're irrelevant, just like your dad.
That was
Number
crazy.
two.
That one actually hurt me, just like your dad.
Hey,
I
you
know
started a
the
company and a
storyline.
promotion that you couldn't get over in. You're irrelevant, just like your dad.
Number 2, trash talk. As we've seen, this iteration of Roman Reigns was defined by how he interacted with and spoke to others. He was tired of being humble.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. We are the best. This isn't a promo. I'm not, I didn't look in the mirror in the shower and come up with this stuff.
Yep.
This is as real as
Real
it
as
gets.
it gets.
And the man I beat tonight, his dad told me that 10 years ago.
If he was head and shoulders above the rest, he wanted to be treated and acknowledged as such.
I love this business. I don't need it. I do it because everybody needs me. As long as I want it, it's mine. This whole industry, this whole business runs off of me. Top of the mountain is mine, and you won't ever have it until I'm done with it. You understand me? I take one vacation, and SmackDown sucks. It's almost as bad as Raw. That is not just a prediction. That's a spoiler. Believe that.
This shift in character enabled him to discover his true voice and embrace a promo style that just wasn't possible due to how he'd been booked previously. As a tribal heel, Reigns could now belittle and talk down to people, displaying immense charisma and a cool factor that made him the guy he'd been claiming to be all along. However, Roman was just so much better as a heel who wasn't handcuffed to a promo that was scripted on a page by a writer or higher up.
You're only the wise man when I say you're the wise man. What you do, this is the respect you show me, and no, Solo!
Solo. You actually did that. This is about Solo.
You're only the wise man when I say you're the wise man. What you do, this is the respect you show me, and no, Solo!
Now, Roman Reigns was
Do you
the
think
best,
you're me?
bro.
Do you think you're me? Do you think you're me? Do you want to be me? Do you want to be the tribal chief?
Oh, I
This
love
war
this.
is yours when you're with the
Bro, no. This is an emotional, like, you don't want to go there, dog. You don't want to go there. Like, what?
Otherwise, go and do jackass shit.
This was because Reigns and the likes of Paul Heyman were able to craft the Bloodline story to their heart's desires. Roman expertly made use of the period when no fans could attend shows. He continued talking trash even after the bell rang. This version of Reigns was on fire in absolutely every aspect of his character. When he was on screen, it was pure cinema.
Roman Reigns just mangling a steel chair over the body cover. Cover now on the monster. Look at the leg.
You brought the chief all the way out here, huh?
Your cousin is out. You're out.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
And he does again. Because your daddy did. And your grandfather's did. Oh, it's Papa's up there.
Yeah.
You got a lot of responsibility. Get your ass down now, boy. When I got it, you don't get out. You feel me?
You feel me?
Right, right. This vice grip right here. Oh, yeah, that's DB style.
That's DB style.
DB style. Yeah. Whoa. Shut your mouths, Brooklyn. I'll come out there and smack your faces, you understand me? He deserves this. He deserves this. You won't allow me to let go.
Like Seth Rollins was the first person to pin this version of Roman Reigns. In fact, not pin, man. I mean, get a win over him. Even if it was DQ, it doesn't count, but he got the win. For me, that's a win.
I got him.
him.
We're going to teach him a lesson tonight. I'm squeezing the life out of him. My arm is extra big. Movie executives, Hollywood, I apologize, but I'm going to hurt this man. Who you think you are, huh? You big tough guy now? It's not going to be good. Oh, that's Randy Orton right there. That's Randy Orton.
That's what you get when you treat people like crap. England's the worst, the dumbest place of all time. A bunch of idiots. And I'm wrong.
Yeah, I remember this.
Number one, acknowledge me.
Like today, like I was watching rewatching this match yesterday, bruh. Like people say I watch too much wrestling. I don't know. There's no such thing.
A bunch of idiots.
There's no such thing.
One, acknowledge me. Acknowledge me is the one line that encapsulates everything Roman Reigns is as the tribal chief.
We weren't looking for a catchphrase. It just happened. Respect my work. Respect what I do for this business. Give me my flowers.
When he said this, it was symbolic. He wasn't just demanding to be acknowledged as the tribal chief or head of the table. Reigns wanted to be recognized as the GOAT, the needle mover, who was operating in God mode on the island of relevancy. So when Roman would announce the city's name and declare how they should acknowledge him, it encompassed everything the character had done up until this point.
New Orleans. Acknowledge me. Pittsburgh. Acknowledge me.
He was feeling himself. Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Acknowledge me. Montreal.
South Africa. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. Miami. Acknowledge me.
Minneapolis.
Acknowledge me.
Saved. That'll be it. The number one. I think that one encapsulates everything that is so much for someone. Everything that was talked about was there. I think that was a nice video by Wrestling Flashback. Not to forget that like there aren't many wrestling creators, especially in like SA, like dog, like I haven't found one in SA. Like I literally haven't found one. Maybe I'm the first one, but by my kids, it's like a poster wrestling. It's like, why? That nigga is weird. You know, I feel like mostly it's looked at as that, you know, but if shit's good, dog. So South Africa, acknowledge me. Hey, yo, I'm out. Deuces.